Alright, well, give this another try here. So, well, here's a piece here. It's already up. Okay, so I'll show you two. I mean, these are just ways that I would do it. Not to say that it's a perfect way to go about doing it, but it's a fast way. So, what I got going on here is I welded this back together out in the field. I really need a brace right here. Now, I didn't have much metal on the truck. I could go and maybe get some and piece it together and weld it, but I decided not to do that, so I just come back. I'm going to cut it. Now, I took the picture. All I did was take this one measurement right here, okay? And this is going to be a rough go at it here. Bring in our line tool. I'm just going to trace it and get it pretty close. Right there. Okay, so I brought that in. Offset. We're going to put an offset in it about an inch. That's right. I think I made it about an inch. So we'll apply the offset. And then all I did was bring one more line right here, because this is where I took my measurement from. Now, a lot of times, like I showed you, like you'll go to scale something and you do your X or your Y. I mean, it's a way to do it. Now, this is not going to be like that. I need this to be 3 inches, and I can't scale. It doesn't work. Like I can't scale my X or my Y. So what I'll do is I'll click on this contour tool. So I hit my line. See what I'm at. 2.643. So here's how you'll get it. I got to get it to 3 is all. You just got to keep fumbling with it. You got to go. You got to scale. Leave it proportional. I'm just going to throw a number out here like 33. We'll go 34 actually. And apply that. Like I said, you just got to mess with it until you get it right. We'll see where we're at now. 2.985. That's pretty damn close to 3. So I'm actually just going to leave that. I got lucky on that number. But if you wanted to get a little closer scale, we can bump it up. You know, you just got to keep messing with it. Keep checking your measurement. If you need to be dead on 3, let's check it. 2.991. Again, even closer. So you just got to scale it and keep taking your measurements back and forth is all you got to do. And so I did that right. I took this 3-inch measurement. And right now we don't need this. We know our scales, right? So, and when I went and I did it, it came out, I mean, on the money. It was a real tight fit up against this thing. And honestly, I probably would have been out there for, I don't know, 45 minutes or something, just getting pieces of metal that were on the truck and piecing them together. And I still would have had to have, it wouldn't have been a solid piece. I still would have had to have welded it all, and it just wouldn't have been that good. I've been a little sloppy, to be honest. So I just came back into town and did this number here. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to line up on here, but yeah. Anyway, when I went out and fit this piece on, it fit awesome. And like I put it up in there, like I said, I could have pieced stuff together for 45 minutes. I think I put this up in there and welded both sides of it all the way through in like, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. And honestly, it's probably stronger. So that's just a quick way to do stuff like that. I'm going to show you all one more here. It's this right here. Okay. So you could, I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it. You could go in here, get your tool and trace and, you know, do all that, whatever. I took a pretty easy approach to this, okay? So what I did is I pulled this measurement right here. I pulled this measurement. This is actually, I did this on the actual piece. It was 43.7, we'll say. Okay? And then I went and I pulled this measurement on the actual piece. Let's see what it is. 40, what did I say? 43.7. 43.7. And then looks like we got about 6 here. So here's how I did it. Oh, well, we'll pull the other measurements in a minute. Go ahead and just do your measurements. 43.7 and 6. I already did this a minute ago, so it's already saved. And also what I did was is you're gonna want to bring it to where this lines up down here in your corner, because you're gonna have to put some guidelines. Actually, there's already one in place. Okay, so you just make you a square. Go in here. You got 2 more measurements to pull. No big deal. You're gonna pull from your edge to your tangency, which a tangency is where the breakover point on something starts. So we'll say it's 1.37. Okay, 1.37, and we're gonna do this one. This is right here. We're gonna pull from about here to here. Not like I said, I'm pulling these on the actual piece, not in the photo. The piece was, I had the piece handy, and 1.3. Yeah, I just had the piece handy, so I just pulled some measurements. Pretty easy, actually, probably faster than this. So, all right, those 2 measurements right there, not bad. So pull you one guideline, pull you another guideline. This guideline here, we said that distance to that tangency was 1.3, so I'm going to do x. 1.37 is actually what it was. Move that. Go to your next one, and then on this one here, what you're going to do, we were at 43.7 total, and so you're going to want to take that 43.7 and then minus your 1.3. 42.4 is what I'm getting. 42.4. Move that. Okay. Now, these guides are there because what you're going to want to do is that's where your tangency point is. This is where you're going to make a break. Hit your guideline snap so you stay on it. Right click, cut it. Right click, cut there. Okay. And then this guideline actually here is actually already right, but it was that this measurement here, this 1.3, and so leave your snap on and just take your point editing tool, go out in the middle here somewhere, and then just boom, right there it is. And I did it like this. Go ahead, right click, and then merge your piece. I did it like this. I mean, it took me just that long to do it, and it come out perfect. I mean, it come out right on. Like I said, maybe not with this picture here, but on the actual piece, it worked out pretty well. Yeah, that's kind of close on this piece too, but yeah, just that quick, man. I mean, I could have gone in here, you could have traced and done this and that, but I don't know. This is just, if you can do stuff like this, it's so simple. And the thing is, it's going to be right. It's dead on the money. So those are just a couple quick ways that I would do it. Like I said, there's a ton of ways to do things. I mean, but try to keep it simple. Anytime you can make your own lines, go create your own little lines and your own guides, seems to be the best way, as opposed to trying to trace this and then, you know, maybe straightening out your lines and kind of guessing a little bit. Anytime you can just make your own from scratch, they're way easier to work with, and you'll have a lot more accuracy when you do them too.